Let's talk about something fun. Let's talk about the winner's highway. Winners run on a road. There's a highway they run on. You want to know what it is? All right. Here's what the highway consists of. It's very simple. It's projects, and deadlines. Here's what I mean. You cannot be a winner unless you do something. You got to win. Win means you did something. You're not some lazy bum on the corner, never lifted his finger in his life, living in a fantasy lot, never done anything for himself, wasted his talents. He sits and dreams about what a winner he is. That's delusion. What shows that you're a winner is what did you did? What did you do? What is your highlight film? What did you accomplish in this life? Not what you intended to do. Now, everything you do is a project. It comes down to you launch a project and you complete it. Now, no project. A lot of people, they get the thing, all right, we want to build a skyscraper. We want to raise money for the church, for a new auditorium, raise money, or a new hospital, a new library. Yeah, we're going to solve cancer. We're going to cure cancer. We're going to raise money. We're going to raise $10 million. Or on a personal level, I'm going to do something. I'm going to build a new kitchen. I want to build a new kitchen for the house. I'm going to add a room on. I'm going to redo the yard. All of these things, great, very exciting, unbelievable. Now, how do they become real? They become real when you actually do it. Right? Well, if you're going to do it, where this goes from a dream is to when you put a deadline on it. The way we are as humans, unfortunately, don't blame me for it, is we drift until we have a deadline. Until there is a deadline or a crisis, we don't really pay attention because there's too many things going on in our life. We think we got time left, this, that, and the other. But what galvanizes us, what makes us come alive, is when you've got a crisis thing. You've got the end of the tunnel. Deadline. Time to, let's get serious here. Time is running out. Consequences if we don't get it done. And so that's why winning in life comes down to a series. You go through life and you essentially have a series of life is, let's just say, you go down here and you have this is your project. Here's your deadline. And you hit it. Success. Well, what's going to happen then? See, people who don't know, they say, a winner is always going to be lining up and moving on to the next bigger project. You don't want to do the same thing over again. That's not exciting. That's wasting time. That's just spinning your wheels. Now they want to go to a bigger project. Wow, now I'm getting... And, they're going to have a deadline on that too. They don't want to spend their life on it. But they'll set another deadline. And now they get it all. They go, the momentum of success from this, they carry into the next one. Well, then what are they going to... And see, this is like someone, they'll carry it over in their personal life too. See, a winner will carry this type of approach over their personal life. And people who are not in the winning approach to life cannot understand what They say, you know, you're just restless. You're never satisfied. What's the matter with you? You know, you started golf and you got your handicap down to a 20. And you said, all I want to be able to play a 20 to a 20 handicap. But as soon as you got to a 20, then you want to get down to a 15. And now you're at a 12, and now you want to get into single digits. You know, you want to be able to play scratch golf. See, they don't understand that a winner is got to keep winning. A winner is going to be bored if they don't keep improving. Now, isn't that, see, if you think about it logically, you can understand it, you know, deadline. They don't want to eventually by and by pie in the sky. No, by the end of the year, they want to be at this. And so that causes them to focus their energy and make sure they're out there and they practice and they don't just go through the motions while they're spending time because they've got a deadline coming up. They've got a target. See, a project and a deadline creates a target. You know, you got a bullseye, you got some time, and you'll either get it. See, it sends you to do a specific thing. Let's say it like this. Specific thing. And you got to be specific to be dynamic. And see, in other words, this is what you're going to do. You can't just like do anything. No, you're going to do something that matters, and then you have a specific time. So you have the thing, you have the time, you have the project, you have the deadline. You do it. Well, then you rev that up into something big. You keep moving. You don't die. When you stop, you die. Winners understand when you move to one level, you achieve it. That's great, but that creates all kind of other options and possibilities. Isn't that, well, you say, that's insane. That's insane. No, it's not insane. If, let's just say, you have a school, and they get the average grades, you know, that you got a gung-ho principal and teaching group, and they get the average age, they get the scores up in that school. And the scores are up there, and they're in the, say, they're in the low A range, let's say they're in the 85th percentile of all the other schools in the area, the average, how these kids score on these tests. Well, what do you want the principal to do now, those teachers? Say, okay, we did it. Now let's just slide back. Let's let that go. Unbelievable. We did it. Be satisfied. And then over the time, drift back to where they get sloppier in the teaching. Let things go. And then now the next time you're tested, the average kid scores, you know, in the 70th percentile. They're sliding backwards. Or would you rather have that principal say, we did this. Now we're going to see if we can go up and get those kids, our average kids, to get in the 90th percentile or the 95th percentile. Or maybe we have, you know, 10% of the kids going to college or qualified for college. You know, next year we want 25%. Then we want 50%. You know, we want to get 80% of those who want to go. Well, that's what you want the leadership to be doing. But see, people who are used to just getting by, just doing the minimum, when they take a casual approach and look at a winner, they say, why can't that person ever be satisfied? Why are they still? They've already done great things. Why don't they just back off? Let me tell you, you want to be a winner? You really want to be a winner? Don't even expect to be understood. Because you're going to be involved in an endless series of fun, exciting projects with deadlines, moving higher and higher and higher in life. And most of the people look at you and say, that's just some lunatic driving themselves nuts for no reason. Because they're looking for the easy way out. Then they miss the big thrill of life that you're going to have a chance to participate in. Because you're a winner. Projects and deadlines. That's the highway. Winners go to the top.